This is the story of Joseph Vacher, a French serial killer who lived in the late 1890s. In 1892, trying to escape the life of a peasant, he joined the army. But after not being promoted and no recognition in the belief that he was highly above average, as he believed, he tried to kill himself by slicing his own throat. This wouldn't work and it would lead to his dismissal from the military. During this time he met a young servant named Louise and fell in love with her, however she did not reciprocate the feelings. He proposed to her but she turned him down and would make fun of him for his attempts. This time her dismissal of him would lead to violence. He shot her 4 times and shot himself twice in the head. Both suicide and murder would not succeed. He was left paralyzed on one of the sides of his face and had a bullet lodged in his skull damaging his brain. He was sent to a mental institution after the attack but was released only a few months later. Starting in 1894, Joseph would murder at least 11 people, 1 woman, 5 teenage girls, and 5 teenage boys. Most of his victims were isolated shepherds guarding their flocks who he would then stab, disembowel and mutilate, then disappear into the night. From Normandy to Provence he left a trail of fear across southern France. In 1897, while trying to assault a woman, he was apprehended by her family, alerted by her screams. After being in custody for a short time he confessed to the 11 murders, luckily for the French police as they had no evidence against him. He said, "I committed them all in moments of frenzy." At trial he would claim insanity trying to prove it in a variety of ways. He was eventually pronounced guilty and convicted for the murders. He was sentenced to death in October of 1898. 2 months later, on December 31, 1898, he was dragged to the guillotine by the executioners and the sentence was carried out. He became known as the French Ripper because his MO was similar to Jack's.